Welcome to episode 2 of Lamar Jackson's Player Career. A couple of changes since the first episode. I've made the sliders even harder, basically put everything that's relevant to us playing offense versus their defense to the lowest for me, the highest for them, and I mean literally on 1 for me, 100 for them. See how that works out. I've changed the speed parity scale, whatever it's called, to 65. It was at 55 before, just to try and make this as difficult as possible. I still think it's going to be pretty easy to run around with Lamar Jackson because the guy's a freak. Anyway, that's it. I did realize after I edited the first one, I never actually explicitly in that video ended up saying that Christian McCaffrey is injured. He's injured for 4 more weeks, so 4 games without him, and then he's back, and that's going to get pretty exciting. The 88 rated running back he is right now, and it should get pretty interesting with him in the backfield, although Duke Johnson obviously had a crazy game last week. So this week we're playing the Portland Lumberjacks, you know, that famous NFL team. It's the San Diego Chargers, it's the Los Angeles Chargers, it's the Portland Lumberjacks. So actually I just jumped into a game here, and with 1 accuracy for the quarterback, I felt a huge difference. Now obviously Madden recently changed, I think, the scale of how much it affects it, because I read in the patch notes it said something about changing the fact that when you switch the accuracy to 0 it doesn't make a big enough difference. So I don't know if they've changed it for the rest of the thing as well. Basically I put it up from 1 to 6. I'm being generous with myself. XP sliders are back down again as well, as I pick up a lot of XP actually, and that's it. So now we can get into a game here against the Portland Lumberjacks. That's right. Alright, so the Portland Lumberjacks, whose abbreviation is PDX because that's how you spell Portland, went down and scored a touchdown, and now we've got to watch out with this offensive line. It's not the best, thanks to these new sliders. That's why I'm glad I made this an offline franchise. It means I can go into a game, test the sliders, make sure they're right, feel right how I want them to feel, and that's how these feel. It's very frantic now. The offensive line doesn't do much for us. It's classic Browns football. And we get a first down, but it comes out. And I pick it up. Oh, I thought, imagine if I'd taken that all the way. What a shame. That would have been pretty sweet. So it actually ended up being a pretty nice gain there. And Jason Verrett's out the game. We obviously don't like people being injured, even if it's computer-generated people. But we're happy that one of the better. I tried to get rid of that ball. Why did he took it? Just let go of it. He was literally in the throwaway animation and then just brought it back in. Oh well, that's just life, isn't it? And this is life for us here as Lamar Jackson, and we can slide and stay safe and take a couple of people down. That's what I love about the slide animation more than anything else. Okay, this is what we're going for. And, well, apparently my carrying isn't very great, because what was I supposed to do about that? An immediate hit there, sack off the play action. And the Lumberjacks turned it into another 7 points. So we're down 14-0 now, thanks to, I've got to say, no offense coach, a terrible play call on 3rd and 9. There we go. There we go, Coleman. Come on. Yes! Finally a nice completion downfield. He beat his man. I saw the safety move over. If we get those kind of plays more often, we'll score a touchdown maybe at the end of this. 20 yards left. We're in the red zone. Let's go. And we're going for a run here. Is it going to work? I mean, he's found some space. He's down to the 2. 7-yard pickup. Not bad, Johnson. There we go. That's an easy... Oh, no. Why did I even say anything? Why did I say anything? That was an easy completion, yeah, because then we lose the ball on a turnover. I got on the 30 again. Cleveland defense putting in work. They've allowed 14 points. Now they're getting turnovers like it's nobody's business. Oh, I almost had enough time, but I didn't have enough time. Here we go. Someone get open. Someone get open. Yes! Pryor is the man right now. He's the one that can catch it. So, 14-6. I mean, they've really been struggling to score after scoring freely on the first 2 drives. And at least we get a completion for a first down. Coleman took it the wrong way a little bit, and now he's injured. Oh, look, it's 3rd and something. So, what's coach give me? It's verticals. The most original play call in the world. I mean, Pryor makes it work, though. That was a one-handed catch. In traffic, holds on. This is what I was expecting when I thought about this. This absolute awful play from everybody, including myself. And again, another blitz, another non-pickup. I lose the ball, and they go in for a touchdown. There is no such thing as a pass blocker on this team, except for obviously Joe Thomas. We can never blame him. Pressure hasn't been coming from the left. All I can do is this. And I get out of bounds. I mean, we got hit, but we didn't lose the ball. That's really what I'm aiming for right now. And 3rd and 2. It worked out. All right, let's see what happens here. No, can't. He was immediately covered. There was nobody to throw to. This is the worst. The play calling is terrible. Everything else is terrible. I'm terrible. And how embarrassing. And again, I have to escape, but at least this time I escape for a 1st down. There is no time in that pocket. The receivers aren't good enough. This is exactly what I wanted out of this franchise, and to be honest, as much as it's kind of frustrating, I am loving it. Oh no, nobody blocked him again! And another fumble! He just came clean off the edge. I had 0 time to do anything. Can we go back to playing the Saints defense? That was fun for everyone, except for the Saints defense. Oh, look at that, following your blocks and fumbling the ball. I mean, who is surprised at this point? Is anybody surprised at this point? And nobody can hold on to the ball. I need to check the fumbling slider, but I'm pretty sure they're just normal, as they should be. And that's it, game over. I mean, that was great, wasn't it? So, that was terrible. Absolutely awful. I'm not here to look at my team's stats. I'm here to look at the Lumberjacks team's stats. Let's look at their defense. Tackles for losses can go on all day. Sacks, 5. 5 for D Ford. Are you kidding me? 2.5, 2, 1.5, half. Oh my goodness. Now, how did we do? Because we had a bunch of turnovers as well. Look at that. They got 3 sacks. What did we get? We got 1 interception from Buddy Calhoun. Must have been forced fumbles, the other ones. Forced fumble by Jamie Collins and 1 by Christian Kirksey. Alright, so I turned fumbles down a little bit, hopefully to avoid that. Not because of Lamar Jackson fumbling. That's, to be fair, fair enough. It's when he was getting hit as he was throwing. Everybody fumbled in that game, so I've turned it down a little bit. I've turned the pass blocking up from 1 to 6, as I did with quarterback accuracy before, which, for quarterback accuracy, I think I did a pretty good job of it. I hope the pass blocking then is also good there. And let's just move on from this week and pretend it never happened. So we're 1 and 2. What did you expect? The only team we beat were the Saints. I am liking how this is going. Like I said, I wanted the challenge. I wanted it to be hard. That last game was a little bit too ridiculous. We just couldn't get much done. So I've changed it a little bit. But apart from that, it's all the same. So it's another home game. And let's see if we can do a little bit better than being humiliated. Alright, Panthers started with the ball. They got themselves 3 points. Let's see if this week's going to be any different for us. We start off with a different play we didn't get to use last week. Let's see if it works out any better for us. That was me. To be fair, as much trouble as I gave the offensive line last week, that was 100% me just looking to run. I've got to curve that. So the Panthers got themselves another 3 points, 6-0. Now we're going to look to be pocket passers today. That's, you know, until the hole opens up. Wow. Maybe we shouldn't be passers whatsoever. Switch me to running back, coach. I resign. The theme of this week is going for sacks instead of turnovers. So every time I take a sack and don't turn the ball over, I'm pretty pleased. And look at that. Actually, that was a nice run. That might establish something here. So we're trying our hand at a running back screen here because they worked a couple of weeks ago. And, well, it works again there. I mean, Duke Johnson runs a little bit stupidly, but apart from, well, it was 4 yards. Let's not give him too much credit here. Let's not talk about it. Let's just run it and pick up the 1st down. Hopefully. Come on, please. 4th and inches, are you kidding me? No! Now we kick the ball away again. Oh my, this is mad. He gives me the craziest plays ever. It's all just all or nothing plays. I don't understand his logic. However, we can roll out here. I'm just trying to get out of bounds. I mean, I keep getting tackled out of bounds. I know it doesn't actually do anything to me, but it's still annoying that it happens. That's it. Give me those wacky plays again, coach, because they work so well. Can get around the outside of defensive ends, though. That's how fast he is. Wait, how are we on 2nd? No way. I ran that far and picked up 3 yards. I'm embarrassed. Here we go. Up the middle. No! Again! Oh, no! I know how to slide. I swear I'm doing the thing to slide. It just doesn't slide. That's annoying because it's not Jackson's fault. There we go. How about I just don't slide? How about I go head first into everything? Why don't we just go all forwards? And, well, that's why I was supposed to be sliding, because of the fumble. I can't live like this. I can't do right either way around. You know, we don't have Christian McCaffrey on the team. That was supposed to be a big part of all of this. You start to wonder, maybe instead of Jabril Peppers, there could have been a Mike Williams, OJ Howard, someone to help on offense. But to be fair, that was the point. The point was to not fill the offense with weapons outside of what the Browns already have, or what the Browns in Madden decide to add. So, still pointless. We now have 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 23-0. This is more humiliating than any of the other days, really. Come on, Pryor, let's just go. Now that was late again. There is actually... Some of these should be flagged just purely because they're breaking the rules. I don't really care. He's not getting injured, but this is ridiculous. We keep getting hit out of bounds. We keep getting roughing the passer penalties not called. It's not fun anymore because I don't feel safe. Well, that was a nice play, though. And these short routes will surely... You know what? Just launch it. Do something. Give Pryor a chance. Oh my god, he caught it! Whoever expected that? That was definitely not how the play was drawn up. It just bounces off the defender. Pryor didn't even jump for it. And somehow it's a completion. Alright, what have we got? What have we got? We've got trouble. We've got trouble. But we've got to get in for the touchdown, and that's exactly what we do. There was no other hope there, pretty much. Just absolutely pile drive in. Shoulder down, and we get in for the touchdown, and we actually managed to score some points today. Who would have thought that would happen? Look at that, actually getting against the defensive lineman. He puts his shoulder into him and somehow wins that fight, and we'll go for 2 points. Let's see, we're looking at Pryor here. If anyone's got Pryor on their fantasy team, this could rescue them. Nope, but if you got Coleman, there you go, you got yourself 2 points and a bunch of drop passes. So 26-8, we've got 1 minute and 11 seconds left and absolutely no timeouts. I mean, getting some more points would be pretty cool at this point, though. No, don't roll that way. Roll this way. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He keeps going, and he slides at the end. That was a nice run. We're over 100 yards today with that one. I mean, that really was the best run of the season so far. Let's hope we get some better ones, too. Well, we're just putting it up there for Coleman. We're under pressure. He came down with it. This is ridiculous. Why now? Why do you decide to now suddenly play? If we watch what he does here, I accidentally got the play call. Oh, you can't see it. It was good, though. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because the clock was ticking down. I do not like the plays. However, I like my playmaking ability, and nothing happens. There we go. It's game over. There was nothing there. It was a terrible play call. How can you be disappointed, Hugh? You called a bad game. 26-8, at least we did score some points in that game. So what did we do? We threw for 154 yards and an interception with 38% completion percentage. That's fantastic. We're looking like we definitely deserved that 5th overall selection. Rushing yards 112. We'd be a good running back. You wouldn't be upset with us as a running back right now, but as a quarterback, not so much. That's pretty much all we need to look at. It was a bad game, but at least we scored points this week, and I mean, at least we scored a touchdown this week. So yeah, sure, we got a bunch of green, but we didn't throw a touchdown pass. This has gone pretty badly for us so far. We'll go advance the week, but obviously this is the end of the episode here. However, we have XP, and it's about time to use it. Although our problems aren't really stat-based. I don't think stats are gonna change the fact that we've not got the best receivers. The offensive line is really quite torrid, but let's have a look. I just spent most of the XP on carrying it. It's now over 90, so maybe that'll fix some of our issues. Wasn't maybe the smartest move, but outside of that, statistically, it's pretty darn good. So I thought, you know, we can do that when we win Offensive Rookie of the Year after throwing 64 interceptions, fumbling it 92 times, and throwing 2 touchdowns, which we've done so far. We've played 4 games and thrown 2 touchdowns. You wait, next week, we go to Paul Brown Stadium and show the Cincinnati Bengals a thing or two about what we're really capable of, hopefully.